My circle tighter than it ever been. I ain't letting nobody in my business like that. For real. The only ones is me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. I want to say God bless to everybody who's listening out there as we thank God for another beautiful day. Today we will continue our Bible reading in Genesis chapter 1, verse 11. And it says, "Then God said, let the land sprout with vegetation, every sort of seed-bearing plant, the trees that grow seed-bearing fruit. These seeds will then produce the kinds of plants and trees from which they came, and that is what happened." Okay, so when we look at this, we see that all of God's creations produce. Whether you believe in God or you don't believe in God, you are producing. Whether you're acting in love or you're acting in hate, you are producing. So I have to ask you two questions. What are you producing with the seeds you're sowing? And are you producing righteousness or wickedness? As you go throughout the day and think about this, be mindful and be careful of how you are affecting yourself and the others around you with how you are acting and with what you are producing. God bless. It's me, myself, and God Devotional Podcast on investtv.club. This is Radio For Real. Talk to you on Monday. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God. You know who I be with. You know who I be with. Me, myself, and God.
Welcome to the Good Vibes.
Fitting to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Fitting to get it until it can't fit in a bank. Welcome to This is Radio For Real, investtv.club. This is Bettor Playz For Real. I'm your host, Daddy Chief, where we profit every day, because that's what we've been doing, profiting every day. No cap. You just got to go back and listen to the other shows. For real. Today is the first official day of the playoffs, NBA playoffs. We got 4 games. We make one parlay per game, and then we straight bet each leg of the parlay to ensure profits. Okay. And then we have one shipping play of the day, which is a guaranteed play. I call it shipping play of the day because there's going to be some money shipping on the way to you. And since we started the season back off, we 2-2 on the shipping plays, 2-2. All right. Let's see where we going right here. Well, it's a game on right now, so we might be 3-3. We'll see how it goes. All right. So first game up, we got the Raptors at Cleveland Cavaliers. We're going to be taking Donovan Mitchell over 24.5 points. And we're going to be taking Raptors plus 11.5 points. So all they have to do is not lose by 12. And they won all 3 games against each other in the season. So I'm thinking, the Cavs will probably finally get a win against the Raptors, but I'm thinking it'll probably be a 4 or 5 point game or something like that. So we just giving ourselves a little bit of cushion on the parlay. So that's the 2 bets for the first game. Donovan Mitchell over 24.5 points and the Raptors to keep it within 12. Okay. Next game. Timberwolves at the Denver Nuggets. So they going over there to the where it's hard to breathe over there in Denver. But I still think the Timberwolves can keep it within 10. So I got Timberwolves plus 9.5. Denver not blowing nobody out. They have a hard time beating the Wizards during the season. So I don't think this will be a double-digit win for the Nuggets at all. I think the Nuggets will probably win by a couple points in the last minute, but it won't be double digits. And then we have Cameron Johnson over 1.5 threes made. He's been doing this pretty consistently. I believe 9 of the last 10 games he's went over this number. So that'll be our parlay for the second game. Timberwolves plus 9.5 and Cameron Johnson over 1.5 threes made. Now we have the big slate of bets in one game. The Hawks are at the New York Knicks. I got a lot of things that I like in this game right here. I believe it'll be a hard fought series. The Knicks will probably win it, but the Hawks, they got a fighting chance. So looking at the Hawks players here, we have Kuminga over 3.5 rebounds. We have Dyson Daniels over 9.5 points. So all he got to do is get us 10, and he's been doing that pretty consistently. And we have CJ McCollum over 3.5 assists. He gets his points and he dishes the ball. He gonna get at least 4 assists. He gonna get these assists. And then on the Knicks side, we got Karl Anthony Towns over 10.5 rebounds. And if you know him, he probably have him a 20 and 15 game. And then we have Brunson over 24.5 points. When it's crunch time in the clutch, Brunson, he'll probably go for about 12 points in the fourth quarter, if not more. Maybe 8 points in the first quarter. So we already looking at 20 within those 2 quarters. So all he needs is 5 in those middle quarters there. If I'm just projecting, that's how I look at it. But over the course of the game, I believe Brunson will get to his 25. So those are the 5 legs of this game in the parlay. We got Kuminga over 3.5 rebounds. We have Dyson Daniels over 9.5 points. CJ McCollum over 3.5 assists. Karl Anthony Towns over 10.5 rebounds. And Brunson over 24.5 points. Go ahead and add that to your ticket. Last game of the day, we have the Rockets at the Lakers. I don't see how the Rockets let the Lakers get home court advantage, but this is where we at. The Lakers don't have Luka and they don't have Austin Reeves, so I'm just leaving the Lakers side alone completely. I'm going to take the Rockets to win this game as the first leg of the parlay, and I'm going to take Kevin Durant over 10.5 rebounds and assists. If all you got is DeAndre Ayton keeping you off the boards, then I'm thinking Durant probably get a good 6-7 rebounds. And one thing about shooters, on a team like Houston, they get their assists. So I'm taking the Rockets to win on the money line and Kevin Durant over 10.5 rebounds and assists. You can go ahead and add those to the ticket and get ready to have some money on the way to you. Now, for the play of the day, the shipping play of the day, our guaranteed play of the day. We got a nice variety to choose from here. We could take the Rockets money line. We could take the Towns rebounds. Or I'm going to go with the Cameron Johnson over 1.5 threes made. The way Jokic is going to be dishing the ball, Cam Johnson got to knock down 2 of these. He going to shoot 10 of them. All he got to do is make 2. He's healthy, back in the rotation completely. Cam Johnson over 1.5 threes made. And that'll be our shipping play of the day. Go ahead, sprinkle a little bit more on that. And you got your profits on the way to you. Profit every day. That's the goal. And that's what you get with the Bettor Playz. I'm Daddy Chief. Till next time. Peace. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank. Fit in to get it until it can't fit in the bank.